Good morning. Always look for timestamps. I'm going to clean my glasses and grab some water. I probably should have put 18 plus just because of the cards. Hold on. What was a big B? Good morning. I'm missing crystal. Huh. My bad. Ha ha. Ha ha. Okay. I found it. Good morning. I'm going to have to plug you in. So, with all these planets going retro, that's a lot of energy. So, on that note, I feel like we need to figure out just which. Trying to find. Look at those two are missing out of my deck. So, like I'm saying, we got to be careful here. So, let me just. All right. I got sunshine. Where's my plug? Okay. Hi, buddy. You want some num nums? Come on. All right. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Okay. All right. Let's do a little fluorite. That's a cherry quartz. Cherry quartz is like strength, self-love, optimism. The fluorite is like a clearing. It helps with your mind, making decisions, neutralizing certain energies. And then let's do opal because that's creativity, spontaneity, loyalty. It's a lot of things. So let's just switch up the energy right here. Right here, right now. Watching the world go down in history. Don't drive me crazy. Mm-hmm. Like no one else. Alright. Do. So, I don't want these to be super long. You're joking, right? There's like no ice in here. Like, seriously. I just got this coffee at 7:59. Okay? Look at. What the friggle sticks is that? Talk about humidity. So let me run upstairs and grab some ice because that's not gonna cut it. And I'm gonna move that because I feel like Max is gonna jump up there and I will not be happy. My dad's like, what time you got work today? I don't do the hospital anymore. So when the doctor's office isn't open, I'm not open either. Oh, I think he's trying to be like, maybe she won't see me. Maybe she won't see me. And, then she'll just do her thing and she doesn't even know I'm here. He is freaking one of a kind. I'm being pulled to a bracelet. So I don't know which one. I got so many. I'm not getting pulled to like one in particular. So, oh yeah, instant energy. Instant. So, don't know if I want them both on the same wrist. All right, he's probably like, yes, she hasn't figured out I'm here. He is one of a kind. So I don't know if you guys if you got certain bracelets, beads, jewelry, whatever it is. I also feel like I'm being pulled to, I just saw like a belly dancer. So it could be something you want. I'm not really sure how to interpret that one, but I haven't actually worn a bracelet in a while. Hold on, I just want to make sure I don't want to fuck up the energy because I have on a Super 7. This is obsidian with a lot of other stuff. And then turquoise with an emerald. So I don't want to fuck up my own energy here, so hold on. Yeah. I'm going to leave the turquoise off. Ashley actually got me this in Aruba. So I'll put that there for now. So do be careful with what you decide to wear as well. I haven't actually worn this one in a super long time. I've had this since I actually started YouTube with you guys. It's one of my favorites. But I'm also getting pulled to like a belly dancer. So again, yeah, because I'm also getting the vibe of like, you know, when I don't really necessarily want to do it with this one per se, but because this one's just so dainty. But I'm getting like that type of vibe, how you run it through your finger, right? So I don't know if you're going, I don't know if that's like another past lifetime to you. I'm not really sure what, I don't feel like that's like there's a difference between desire and lust and reminiscing, right? So desire is like a strong feeling of wanting something, wanting someone, wishing for something to happen. Lust is a strong sexual desire. So it's a desire for, you know, sex, masturbation, pleasure, or for a person. And then reminiscing is like, it's a past event, a person, place, a thing, you know, to talk about it, to think about it, something that already happened, right? So in the sense of this jewelry vibe, I'm getting possibly a past life, but I don't want to get into that because it's a whole nother conversation. I cannot believe Max is like, she doesn't see me. This is great. Do you notice how he's ignored me this whole time? He does that every once in a while when he wants something. So I'm just going to leave him as long as he stays right there out of our way for a little while. So it might be something with a cat. He's our little mascot right now. So it's almost like Kai, but it's not Kai. It's Max, but he's amazing. Maximus, he turned 7 the other day. It's his birthday. So I really don't want to get into, like I said, the past life thing because it takes a lot of energy out. But with the bracelets, I'm getting a past life. Like, I don't know, belly dancing can be an excellent source of energy as well as exercise. It could be how somebody is looking at you, or honestly, it just feels almost like self-pleasure. You know how, like, and not in like a masturbation way, in the sense of self-care, like taking care of yourself. You know, a different way of like exercising. I mean, it's so I don't, could almost be like a tantric. So I don't know if they want me to add on another freaking category to this reading or if it's just a message for you guys for like in the sense of maybe doing something like that for yourself. Okay, so might be something you want to look into. So I'll just switch up the decks. I want to pull one overall card with the trees for the energy. And again, I don't want to stay on a zodiac for too long. So I'm pretty sure I already cleaned my glasses because they feel clean. I almost feel like I just want to put a tank top on though, because what I thought about actually what I thought about just putting on was like my bathing suit cover. So I have no bra on right now, but if my bathing suit cover up, it goes down like that. So basically it's very sexual if I was to wear it with no bathing suit. So see what I'm saying? Well, I mean, it makes sense that this, okay, I'm going to take it off my boobs now. So it's just that energy, and I sensed it. I'm in it myself with like different things and categories in my life. I feel like we're playing categories right now. So it might be a sense of all the above. There might be some desire. There might be some lust. There might be some reminiscing. Again, you could be studying something tantric or working with certain stones in regards to Kundalini energy. Oh my God, I had my bathing suit cover on this morning. My boyfriend looked at me. Look at your cleavage. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'm channeling you. I mean, I have no idea, but that would be like me going to get a cover and sitting like this so you see half my boobs, as I label it desire, lust, or reminiscing. So I'm basically taking the attention off the reading. Any reader, yeah, so I'm just going to leave it at that because I'm not trying to call readers out right now either, because I've noticed that lately. Like not wearing a bra, or which is nice when you got perky little fucking titties. I get it. Great. Alana does that sometimes, and I'm like, damn, must be fucking nice. Like, you don't got a bra on, nothing. Those shits are just there. Okay? So, again, not me. I got mom boobs. So, but I still love them. I still look at my breast as attractive, you know? So, this energy is definitely here. It's just a matter of how it's being interpreted, I guess. Right? I know, no, that must be nice. But I only watch 1 or 2 readers, guys, and I started going back to one I watched a long time ago, just here and there for certain things, and I'm like, well, she knows she doesn't have a bra on. So A, it's distracting. So I'm just, again, yeah, I'm not going to get into it. Because how can somebody concentrate on the read if whether you're a woman or a male, it doesn't matter. When you know, you just know when you know, right? So there's that energy. And I can't believe Max is over here like, yes, I scored. I can't believe she didn't see me. I almost feel like I should put a bed at the corner for him because I have a couple beds. I have 2 cat beds on my bed. Kessel always is on my bed and she loves cat beds. Max doesn't care about cat beds. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cat beds. Because I've had cats my whole life and some of the beds are nice, expensive. They don't get ruined, you know. Kessel always has the go-to spot. But Max will always go near my head. But no bed. But I almost feel like he would actually sit here with my readings, to be honest with you. So maybe I'll do that for him. Or Max is like, yes. Or make him like a little cubby in here and move some of my stones. You know what I mean? But I got no space for anything. I got shit everywhere. And I really thought I made space when I for me to walk in and out of, like, I almost said my office, but it's not an office. Okay, so again, that's gonna distract me. See, so you think a reader with no bra on is not gonna be distracting? All right, get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Let me just have a sip of coffee. So I'm going to write down the zodiacs. I wrote Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's start with Cap since we're full moon in Cap. I think I said it was full moon in Sag yesterday. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I never say it like that, so there's a reason for that. Cancer, Scorpio. And I didn't have room for Pisces, so I had to go up there. So and I almost want to grab my orange pen. Ooh, look at my purple stopped working and it's full. Yeah, see, I don't think it's the paper. Oh, did I already use pink? I did. Oh, I got 2 pinks. This is like a raspberry. I just got pulled the raspberries. I get my peaches down in Georgia. I just feel like it needs a little. Max, I'm gonna notice you there. Okay, it's got to be the paper. I feel like we're about to play hangman. Remember back in the day in school on the chalkboard? These are more like number 7s. The other one's like a hangman. So you know how like that medium Henry, he scribbles? I feel like I'd be good at that. And I've been saying that for years. And do you know I've never tried it? So, oh, you guys can't even see what I was doing. I thought the whole time you could see what I was doing. So there's that. And I think I'm just going to go with my pencil. But I don't want that pencil. Oh, I like these. Oh, look, I'm going to go old school Bic. Old school Bic pen. And I just did a circle up there. So again, I feel like it's maybe something with shapes. I didn't dot any of my eyes. Why did I dot? I thought that was an eye in Taurus. It's not. Virgo, Gemini, Libra, I dotted, Pisces. Okay, so I guess I don't know if we should go in order, but I went Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then I did Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I'm sure it's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I always say that one a little different anyway, I think. But Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So there's absolutely something with air. That's a given. All right. Max is very, very alert right now. Light language. Yeah, who knows? So I should probably go to the bathroom real quick. I attempted to do that early and I didn't have to go. Again, I feel like I should put a tank top on though. But the AC will eventually kick in. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm going to put a tank top on. Which therefore requires me to wear a bra. So, I don't know what's up with these messages. I get my Gucci down in Georgia. I almost want to put on my coral dress, but I am not. So it could just be the energy of, I'll just throw this one on. Just want to go with black. Can't really go wrong with black. Let's go pull to Scorpio. Hold on. Where is my grapefruit spray? So it might be good to it might be good. Yeah, see, I don't I mean, it is nice. I'm looking at all my bracelets. I'm getting pulled to like So actually getting pulled to my jewelry box. One of many. I just actually bought these like two. I have so many rings. I actually bought those like a month ago. The gift shop at the hospital. I don't know where the other one is. Yeah, I didn't know that was in there. That's weird that would even be in there. I found a penny again the other day. Okay, so this is about finding things. Oh, I forgot I bought this vintage bracelet. Okay, here we go. It's again with the jewelry. Okay. All right. I'm definitely going to have to move this. It's too much. And I don't want to start having a conversation about all that jewelry again. So I'm glad I was strong-willed enough to walk away from that. See, I only thought I had one jade pendulum, but apparently I have two. And again, I found a penny the other day. So again, I think people from heaven, if you want to call it heaven, sounds weird to say heaven right now with me. So, let me just put deodorant on. Other places, there's not just, we don't just go to heaven. Heaven is like a pit stop for a majority of people. Not everybody wants to reincarnate or come back. Some do want to just bask. But if they become guides or they watch over you, there's different jobs, there's different positions, assignments. Like it's just not too many. I mean, you can stay up there for hundreds of years before you come back, I guess. Okay, don't want to get into that. So, again, I just got pulled. Remember I had the dream about India and losing the elephant? I had a woman come in yesterday and I don't know if she was, practiced Hinduism or it doesn't matter, but I was telling her about my dream only because she brought up something. And I was like, oh, I had a dream that talked about like a piece of jewelry from India. And my mom told me to go get the gold basket to put the elephant in. And she really didn't know what it was. And I said, well, that makes sense because it's called something else in a different language, right? And I think when I was Googling it, it was something with like marriage ceremonies, that type of thing. But she was going to India in a couple of weeks. Sorry, Max. Going to India in a couple of weeks. And she's like, what's your name? What are you looking for? She's like, all right, I'll be back in like a month or so. So I don't know if she's going to pick me up something. Complete fucking stranger. So there's that. So let's read. There might be some type of, I don't know, ceremony. So let's just start with Aries, Leo, Sag, I guess. Or Aries, just the way I wrote it. And I just got pulled to that one first, but really want to use that one. No, we're going to start with Cappy. I forgot I said that. Okay. I got a drip. And I don't have a paper towel over here. Okay. It's because I took the lid off. So that might be a message for Cappies. It's like opening Pandora's box. You know what happens, but you do it anyway. Alright, so apparently I'm gonna put this bed up here for Max. Alright, so let's write this down. 3448, let's just do 35 for Capricorn. And I would like to, oh, I don't think Max likes that. Do like 10 minutes each zodiac, if that. So, Capricorn. Good morning, everybody. Oh, yeah, Max doesn't like that. Oh, no, he's hogging it. He doesn't want me to do it. Okay. So that's a message for you guys. I don't know in regards to what, but I don't know how you want to interpret that. It's like hogging the spotlight. You got the Sun and the Eight of Cups. So I'm gonna have to move him. He's all up in the reading. I'm sorry, Max. Can we back up a little bit? Back up a little bit. Thank you. So we have the Sun, the Eight of Cups, Capricorn. So this is going to be, there's something with 4. Could be 4 days, 4 weeks. I'm just going to say with the full moon until something goes into the Sun. And okay, so until the new moon, because these transits, look at, he's about to get frisky as if like he has catnip. He was just about to do it. And then I called him out. Okay. He's like, all right, I guess not. So, again, all these, throat chakra. I'll start this over. But, no, I don't want my rain app. So it's going to be in Capricorn the next 14 days. So there's a 4 right there. So until the 17th, until the new moon in Cancer, maybe that's it, is Cancer card, Leo. So there could be something with Leo energy. 8th month, Leo, Virgo. We got Cancer, Leo. Could be dealing with a cusping energy, but today we got Capricorn, Aquarius, then Aquarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Pisces, Aries, Aries, Taurus, 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 Gemini, Gemini, Cancer, 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 Leo, Scorpio. Okay. All right. My fingers don't want to stop. I don't know what that's about. All right, let me start your time over. I'm even going to mark it differently. Let's go to 39. So I'm taking away the 35, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need coffee. Yeah, see, this is what's all right, Cappy. What's the deal? What's going on with Capricorn right now? It's like you don't want to start something. So again, guys, desire, lust, reminiscing. Desire is a strong feeling, a wanting for something to happen or wishing for something to happen or wanting a person. We have lust, strong sexual desire, whether it's towards yourself, belly dancing, or someone else. And then, why did I put belly dancing in there? Because that's lust. Unless I just got Arabian Night. I believe in Turkey, they have, it's not like burlesque dancers, it's like belly dancers. There's like an infamous hotel you can stay at, and it's just for men. It's like a men's club, and they can go cheat on their wives. Well, they don't have to cheat. They might not be married. But it's like when they go back and forth to like not customs, but like country to country, and they have like, it's like having a mistress. Like way back in the day, what were they called? A brothel. So there's definitely lust here, but intentional. There's nothing shy about it. And then we have reminiscing, past event, talking out loud about something, stories, or bringing up the past. It's something that's already happened, right? Right now, I'm going to write lust. So there's lust in the air, but I think you're also a mix of desire, because I wouldn't think to put that belly dancing we were talking about in the beginning with lust. So again, intentional, like stripping, it's intentional, whether you're paying bills, whether you get off on it. Wow, that just came out of my mouth like that. I definitely should have did 18 plus in the beginning of this video. I think I attempted to do that before. I can't believe. Let me just go into YouTube Studio to see if I can, but I don't think I can. I would have to do it on this computer, but I can't do that right now. I just got lightheaded looking at my phone. Yeah, I'm going to lives, but it's not there. Dashboard. That is very strange. July 1st, first day, 13 hours. What? July 1st. That must have been one of the shorts. 572 views, 12 likes, 2 comments. I didn't even think that went through. And I got Lynn. Hi, Court. Have a great holiday. Chestnut. 2013. So cheeky. I almost have different strokes. Okay. I'm going to get off of that. So apparently I can't switch it up yet. Oh, you can't see the cards. Sorry, guys. I wouldn't say that's better for you. No, I think I gotta take the other one off. Things that make you go, Yeah, you're not trying to start something. So the Sun and the Eight of Cups, I mean, you're walking towards something or walking away from walking towards something or walking away from something. I want to fly like an eagle to see. She almost got dragon wings. You could be dealing with somebody from another country, a different authenticity. I just got India, but I brought up Turkey. Leo. What? Leo? Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Leo. The Sun is Leo, but you could be in that fiery Leo energy. I wouldn't say it's a shadow, but it's definitely borderline completion. So it's the end of something. So now with the full moon until the new moon, which I didn't even check the date, but I know it's the next 14 days. And I literally went on this to check the date. And now I got to start your reading over again. Okay. I'm running out of time. I don't know, see, somebody might feel like they're running out of time. Okay. Full moon. And then the new moon is 17th. So the 4th through the 17th we're reading on right now. Happy July 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, if we add today, I guess it's 14. Something could have happened when somebody was 13. See, we're going way back. So past life is being brought into this. So this is lust. Okay. So heads up here because, yeah. See, Max really wants to interfere with this reading, guys. Lust. So it's a strong sexual desire for someone. But you're probably walking away from it or trying to walk away from it. But it's like getting caught up. It almost is like she's peeing. She's probably masturbating, but it just reminds me of like camping when I'd be peeing, but I wouldn't be standing peeing. I'd be squatting. So, okay. Oh, she's in the water, actually. I don't think I've ever picked up on that. She's in the water. And it's like getting caught red-handed. So this changes your story up. So it's not you walking towards something or someone or walking away. You're getting caught. Or caught up as if you didn't want to get caught up in this situation again. Or you know for a fact it's just lust and you got to put an end to it. Because there's definitely lust here. It could be in your prime. But again, it's really like today's the 4th. So I guess it's accountable. 14 days of this energy. Well, no, or just within 14 days. But something needs to be dead. I'm looking at those as gravestones. But this, again, that's in the water. So like wanting to get caught. So say, yeah, see, this is different. This is more like intentional flirting, sexting. So I don't know if someone catches you. But who stands in a pond, lifts their dress, and masturbates? Like, I don't think it's water magic. Just be careful because something. Well, I don't think it matters if you're careful or not. To be honest, it's 9/11. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of like a warning. What I wanted to say is be careful because you might get caught, but this is like wanting to get caught, so it's kind of misconstrued. If you're walking away from somebody, I wouldn't say it's because it's lack of desire. There had to have been reminiscing already here. We have justice in the 8 of fire. So again, you got 2 8s. Communication. Yeah, see, look at it. It's like, what do you call these? I keep forgetting. So again, like another country. Some of you are definitely dealing with somebody that from another country. And this is like, I dream of genie energy here. I see the smoke here, but I couldn't really tell. But then that kind of looks like a genie there. So like intentional, but my dad just texted me. Perfect. I'm on YouTube, so maybe in a little while, if you don't mind saving me some. I really don't even want any. Didn't this happen last time too, where he made breakfast and I felt bad not eating it? He just made scrambled eggs, bacon, beans, and hash browns. He went all out. Okay. So there's that. So I don't know what that's about. Again, something with another country though. I don't know if you're going to meet somebody online. I'm trying to put this more like here and now. Here and now. But if someone's watching you, these are all women too. Could be same sex. Or again, it's like that belly dancing. Maybe you just need to do something for yourself, guys. Like to take the ease off if you're horny or you're not horny. You know, like you have no desire for anything, haven't touched yourself in a long time, you just can't be bothered, right? But it's almost like time to open the floodgates. We've had this conversation before. It's probably been over a good year, if not longer. But so I think you need to either awaken a tantric energy or like work with a stone that with Kundalini energy. And that stone does come from India. But I'm also getting like Morocco, not just because of that, but like Turkey, like that side of the country. You might have some experiences in regards to astral traveling, but like something's over. Like there's clarity, there's communication, walking away from it, doing what's best for you, but you want it. So I think what's going on here is you have desire for a situation, but you need that situation. I just heard you need that situation to be ethical with justice. So if you, like, for instance, if you put me in an unstable situation, you're going to get a very unstable Courtney. And I've said that recently, actually, to myself and to somebody else. But you have to make like an ethical decision here. I don't know why it's coming as ethical. So again, it's like the desire to want and feel wanted or feel that way, or you're already in that energy and it's more of a feeling than a want. I don't see like a wish, but again, I do see that genie energy, or it's like getting what you want, but then like, but it's just it's not right, it's not ethical, it's not what you need. So it's more lust, but it's really desire, but it's coming off as lust. So whatever this is definitely coming to an end. Like it's almost like, all right, I can't do this anymore. You're just hitting somebody up for sex or sexting or watching porn. Like it's something like that. It's just like you can't do it. You just so again, it's desire, but it's lust, but it's desire. Does that make sense? It's okay. So it's lust, but it's really desire. But it's turning into lust, so it's got to stop because there won't be satisfaction here, if that makes sense. And to me, there's a completion here anyway. So I also feel like something's coming towards you. It's around the corner. It's something new. What's right around the corner? So I'd say right around the 17th or shortly after when the new moon comes in. And you got double eights, which is a nice energy. Could be something with your focus. But yeah, you got value. It's like self-worth. And then community. You have overthinking at the bottom of the deck, so I don't think you're trying to go there. I don't see overthinking here. Spend more time within the community, your friends, your family, people that value you. Can't really go wrong, especially if you like even like a church organization. You might meet somebody at church or somewhere you go to worship. Put that energy into your community. And it's, in the beginning I talked about certain readers not wearing bras. And I'm not saying it has anything to do with their integrity or their morals, guys. It is what it is, right? Feeling themselves, whatever. But this is like valuing your valued self-worth. Or your value, so don't stoop low. And I just see coins being handed out. So I don't know if you used to be in a brothel, past life, you'd be good at it. Whatever this is, like you're good at seduction. Let's just put it that way. And every element in Zodiac has all qualities, but I definitely don't. Capricorns can be very seductive, and you wouldn't think it. So it might have something to do with where your Venus is. Because typically right now, with the Capricorn energy, I just almost heard like society too. So, well, the full moon itself, when it comes to Capricorn, I'm looking at my phone because I screenshotted something the other day, but I just went through in a blink of an eye. It could be taken away. Be grateful always. Where is that? I screenshotted it. Did I get rid of the screenshot? It was something in regards to the moon. But with this particular transit, okay, now I got pictures of Danny popping up. So it was probably after that. But I can't find it. But what I did see, here it is. Timer just went off. With this buck moon, it is strength, confidence, victory, and courage. The main goal is to manage the supply of energy properly. So again, strength, confidence, victory, courage. Let me write that down. Strength, confidence, courage, and victory. So that's like the spiritual meaning behind it. But then I saw some screenshots. Where are they? Oh, yeah. Jade was sending me something. And I was like, oh, you got to watch this movie, Time Traveler's Wife. And then I realized there's a series on HBO Max from last year. They made a series because there was a movie that she rented. And I was like, oh, did you ever see The Time Traveler's Wife? And she's like, no. But she's like, I just purchased this on my Prime. And I was like, well, I really didn't want to log out of mine and switch into hers. It seemed like more work than anything. But I'm like, I think it's the same actresses. So again, it could be something with, like, again, the spotlight, or something with another lifetime. And again, it's like, I typically don't see this much seduction from the archetype of Capricorns, but we can be, Capricorns are like very stubborn too. We want something, to go after it. So if we're in that energy, game on. So you could find strength, courage, or maybe you need the confidence and the courage to have a victory, because you're kind of hiding behind the scenes here. So maybe you should start belly dancing. Maybe you should start looking into tantric music, tantric sex, tantric masturbation. Because you got to come out of hiding. You got to take this energy and put it out there. And it could be with your community. And not in a way of like an OnlyFans page, guys. That's not where I'm going. It's like harnessing this energy, because it feels like you're giving it away to the wrong energy, if that makes sense. So it's kind of whatever you're putting it towards, like here and now, it's a waste, because it would be unstable, because it's a completion. So there would have to be a drastic 180, 360, whatever it is, But you have 88, spiritual meaning of 88. It's definitely more potent with 888s, but it's still positive success. It's moving forward. It's a message to keep your finances in check, set yourself solid foundations when it comes to your future prosperity. You're responsible for your own income, abundance, and well-being. Could be a life purpose here, a soul mission that's fully supported by the angels. Financial and material abundance are on the way to you in your life, suggesting you will receive unexpected rewards for past good work, where your karma paid in full. It's a phase or a circumstance or a situation, but again, it's an end and it's a sign. It's also a forewarning to enable to prepare yourself for life accordingly. It may also indicate winding up for an emotional, career, relationship, or phase in your life. So it's almost like knowing your worth. Is a beautiful message. But it's time to walk away from something or someone. It's just not serving you, and it's time to kind of get in the spotlight. I mean, some of you, it could be an OnlyFans, and you go in the dark route. I don't know. But you'd still be helping in the sense of like trapping. It's kind of like a manipulating help, but all right, so we'll just leave it at that. I know it's not the best message to leave it at, but it is what it is, Again, like spiritual bait that came in last week in one of the readings. Can't imagine too many people can go that route, but I mean, you never know. But this looks more like in the spotlight with the sun, you know what I mean? And doing the right thing. Because it's like a temporary thing. But it really is time to stop. Oh, you know what? Mama doesn't like that. I know. No, I mean, I will move you. You know better. Maximus. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Isn't that a song? All right, let's go to Gemini. Guess there's no particular order here. Max, don't do it. Hey. Okay, you can just, okay, I'm just gonna put stuff on you then. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Max, okay, Mama's gonna move you then. You know I can't do it. All right, I love you so much, but you gotta go then. Gotta go? Gotta go. Gotta go then. I love you so much. Mwah. All right. So, Gemini. Oh my gosh, we started that at 39 and we're already at 105. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys. Gemini, 4th through the 17th. Gemini, 4th through the 17th. So, Cappy's was last. But I have a funny feeling you're going to take that and turn it into desire. But that's like a strong feeling for wanting or wishing or putting it into action, like putting it into words, making it happen. So that's good. Unity. Okay, this might be same sex or coming out of the closet. I don't even like saying it like that, but or what was hidden is going to come to light. Did I hit start? Nope. I knew I had to go back into that. So I'm just trying to find I have one screenshot. Here it is. This is the deck that throws me off, but I love it. So again, Unity, Queen Latifah, right? She didn't, I believe she's same-sex or bisexual, but nobody knew for a very long time. It wasn't like out in the public. Like her mom knew, family knew, that type of stuff. So same-sex just came into the previous one too, but it shifted. If it's not same-sex, again, it's just something that was maybe hidden coming to light. Or Unity, like your masculine, your feminine energy, finding the balance, because I just saw like temperance more than justice. 2 of Pence, 7 of Wands. It's like one in the spotlight and the other one being like, no way. Could be blocking that type of energy. Got the Emperor there. You could, something, definitely juggling something. With the 2 of Pens, it's more like a juggling. And then, these were just waving. But it pulled me to like a yoni. Or those Chinese balls, string of balls that women put in their, I almost said, ooh, chihuahua, chibang bang. Ooh, you really touched my body. God, I haven't heard that song forever. Chihuahua, chibang bang. I can't remember the name of the song. Look what pulls up Chihuahua. Apparently that's a chihuahua. A chihuahua. A chihuahua. Chibang bang. You really touch my body. I can't think of it. Uchiwali. It's Nas. Okay. He really, really wants to work my body. He really, really turned me out. He really got me got. Scream and shout. He really taught me how to go down south. He really taught me. He really tried to hurt me. I really love it, that gangster style. Not just the one they call when you want to get beat up. Honey's like bodies, brave. Okay. This is more of like a hookup. Take a look and hypnotize and how long my D is stretching sides. Yeah, so stroke both holes. Now let's give it to me. Okay. All right. So I don't know if this isn't, it could be in the sense, right? This is desire, lust, reminiscing. There could be reminiscing here in the sense of like, this has already happened, but it's definitely more lust and desire. Well, I can't say that. There could be reminiscing because the Seven of Wands is really backing away. Like you really need to like, but this is like standing up for a situation and blocking other energies and no more juggling, no more doing, taking the initiative. But this is kind of more like reminiscing. It's like trying to block it from coming together. So if somebody was trying to block you from coming together, it's sexual, it's desire. This is desire for Gemini. So it could happen, it might not happen. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is, right? It's like the opportunity is there, but there's no energy here. It's like blocking the opportunity. So you could be dealing with an Aries, because that card represents Aries, but it could be Leo, Sag. It could be an entrepreneur. It could be a father figure. It's just authority figure in a way. This could be somebody thinking about, so it's desire and reminiscing, but I feel like more like the energy of thinking about it, but knowing they got to tell people to back off. Typically, the Emperor doesn't have issues telling people to back off, but for some reason, there's hesitation here. Or they try to block you, but that didn't really work. And you got the Seeker, so it could be you with the Page of Cups. So again, try to block something, but it didn't actually get blocked. And I want to say that's the Hermit. It is. Someone got some deep feelings for you, but it's blocking it, like, so, or it's being blocked. No, not with, what is it, Uchiwali? This is a tricky one for you guys. Because with the Hermit being here, it's not just being quiet or a block, right? This is more like purposely blocking feelings, would rather just have Uchiwali, and that's, you guys could be at opposing ends of things here. Yeah, so Emperor's making a judgment call, or you're making a judgment call in regards to that energy, however that's going down for you. We've got strong Aries, strong Virgo. And this Two of Pentacles is see the light, be the light. So, and then you got listen. So it's like that energy. So I don't know. I'm not really doing a whole bunch of like clarifying, getting into it like this. I'm attempting every zodiac and I'm already an hour, and I just saw 114, 44, 444. We talked about 14s or 4s in the beginning of the read. feel like that's like Jumanji. It's like do the right thing. I don't know if the right thing is going to happen. This definitely feels more of like a cross-watcher energy, completely different vibe from the other read. I am working with a different deck though. Instinct. So it is listening to that gut, that intuition, or blocking the instinct. But I love you. See what I'm saying? Like this is tough because there's feelings here, and that's why I'm saying like it's desire, as if you already know this energy, you've already had this encounter. It's like that. So it's between desire and reminiscing. And going after it. So there's no lust here, but it's just I just feel like there's overthinking here, which isn't going to be beneficial for anybody. I feel like I need to get out of this read, but I didn't give you clarity. It's almost, but I don't know, guys. Yeah. One more card. Four of Wands, again, definitely like coming together, commitment. So it's almost like in order for two people to come together, it's a challenge, but almost like in a secret way. And I did say that in the beginning of this read, didn't I? Like coming into the light. When I said something about like in the closet, and you got two people same sex here. Doesn't have to be though, Jim. I'm just saying like in general, like no more hiding. You can't hide in this energy. But I don't know if like other energies need to be blocked here. Because this is like not listening to the intuition, not, you know what I mean? Like the feelings are there, they're strong. The soul wants it. Be like a good representation of who you are. So again, it could be a challenge. What is this? 7 of Wands. Yeah, see shadow, so I don't know. And then you got illusion that wanted to pop out. So it's almost like it doesn't exist. Somebody's putting it there by overthinking when something should just be coming together. So again, it's not lust. It's the desire to have it, but in a way, reminiscing is holding this energy back. So the desire to have it, but reminiscing, holding back. And then lust, Capricorn was lust. And then what was it? It was like, I know it was desire, but it was the lust came in first. Lust going to desire. And this is desire, but reminiscing, holding back. So that might be a good thing. Might not be, but you got shadow, and illusion. So it's very unrealistic for that energy to do what there is they're trying to do, because you can't hold back from desire for so long. Desire is desire. It could be somebody who's very strong-willed, but I don't know. Let's go to Aquarius. Hi, babe. Happy 4th. It's just Jamie. Hi. Happy 4th. Happy 4th of July. want to see if fireworks pop. No fireworks? I was really hoping that I was going to see fireworks. You know, when you do happy birthday and you see balloons. Okay. Oh, yeah. What time is it? Oh, not that time. This time. 1:20. 1:20:30. And we're going to do Aquarius. Let me start the timer over. All right, Aquarius, 4th through the 17th. Aquarius. Natural rhythm. Let's get one more. Something with the beat in my heart. So, through this, that, to the dun, 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 dun. Can you feel the beat within my heart? Dun, dun, dun. What song is that? Can you feel the beat within my heart? So, natural rhythm, delight, well-being. Can you feel the beat within my heart? My love be shining bright. Can you feel the beat within my heart lyrics? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see the love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? I can't seem to face the fact that, boy, I'm losing you. I threw it away. Your ties to those satin blinds, Venetian blinds. I looked inside my heart. Can you feel the beat within my heart? It's like trying to touch the sky, but overlook the sun. This is why. Reality keeps telling me that you're not the one. Just the very thought of you gets me aroused. I can feel the heartbeat right through my blouse. I can run you, say I'm here. I have no idea to even care. Well, I do care, but it makes myself feel like you're still there. Incomprehensible. But I just want to ask you, tell me if you can feel the beat. Can you feel the beat within my heart? So it's definitely two people here. Oh, this love will turn into gold if we stay in love. I've never been to my heart. Don't stop one more time. Now you know my love won't grow cold. Or this love, only because this love would turn to gold if we stay in love. Okay, so it's definitely like you and somebody else. Can you feel the beat within my heart? So this is, I think this feels more like past life, but again, it's like desire, lust, reminiscing. And I asked myself, do I want to add another category to this? So it's just, there's a nice natural flow here, but you gotta, this almost like delightful, but I feel like you gotta be careful with delight here because it reminds me of like the Turkish desserts in that movie. It's like, so it's almost like lust. It's like doing what's best for you. It's a tough one, Aquarius. I don't really know where you stand with this energy. Can you feel the beat within my heart? And the love comes shining. That beat in my heart. So it's kind of saying just flow. You're kind of a mix of everything here, Aquarius. 4th through the 17th. Save your eggshells for compost. I don't know why. You got the 8 of Wands. Something with water. Got the 4 of Wands. Let's get together. Yeah. Knight of Wands. This is all desire, fun. Can you feel the beat within my heart? So you know what this energy is. But these cards can be dirty, they can be fun, they can be intimate. These are all more or less like unity. Oh, unity. What was unity? Gemini? unity. So again, it's like that desire is there, but Gemini was like holding back. So this again is kind of like the same thing. I don't know how to really interpret this because it's like Can you feel the beat within my, like, so if the two of you put energy into it, you can have it. But you also got to do what's best for your well-being here. So I feel like there's blockages as well, which isn't helpful. It could be toxic people around you with this well-being. Five of Pence. So again, it's like really missing you, feeling lonely, feeling lost. But that's heavy reminiscing in the midst of a loss. But it's, oh man, this is a tough one, guys. I feel bad for you. Get the Page of Cups here too, but it's almost like reminiscing again, or it's like a past life thing. So this is tough, because what you guys have is the intimacy. You know who this is. It's probably a past person, or you're in the midst of it now and it feels different, but it is, you got to do what's good for your well-being, but it doesn't feel like well-being.
You got ketchup down here?
I do. I just bought some on the side of the fridge.
Why is it down here?
Maybe because
upstairs.
Oh no, I got a full one.
Yeah, but you get two freaking almost empty ones here.
I have.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Oh, me and my dad took it out. Oh, here it is.
Is that another almost empty one up there behind the juice?
Yeah, I just pulled them out so I can combine them.
Combine them.
I will. Can you feel the beat within me? Oh, my dad was looking for ketchup because I forgot we're out of ketchup. I just bought ketchup and there's that much ketchup left in the bottom of the things, and I needed to combine them, and I didn't. But he's like, what did he say? It doesn't belong down here. It's like, what? There's something like, he didn't really have an attitude, but that meshes with this, and I don't know why. Like resisting, or like saying things that make no sense, or saying things that it's like just fear. Or can you feel the beat within my heart? Oh yeah, I was saying it's gonna get tricky. Let me run to the bathroom. I've been holding it for too long. Someone's been holding back feelings. It's just, hold on. What hands? Slow hands. Okay, what you have with somebody is, it's like having it all, but like with, okay, maybe physically, mentally, emotionally. Yeah, see, this is a tough one. I don't know if it's good for your well-being though. It doesn't really look toxic, but you guys mesh when it comes to being on the same sexual energy plane. You could probably go into like tantric sex here, kundalinis, if you put the effort in, you attempted to, because you guys have that. With the Five of Pence here, though, I kind of feel like you miss it. So you miss it, they miss it. So they're going to reach out for you. But this is either saying you got to look out for your own well-being and go after it, or this isn't good for your well-being, because all I'm seeing is the intimate side. So it's like you could be in love, you could be together, you could be a lot of things, but what are you? Where are you? Does that make sense? Like, it's nothing situated. And then when my dad coming down all bent out of shape about the ketchup, Kaden goes through a bottle of ketchup, freaking I can't even tell you. So it's like I just have to combine them. So like you have to combine. The trick here is combining other things, but there's no stability, and we talked about that in either Capricorn or Gemini. I just brought that into the reading, where I was saying, like, well, if it's an unstable situation, you're going to get an unstable Courtney, and that's not good for your well-being. It wouldn't be good for my well-being. Sitting, reminiscing, missing somebody. But this is like hitting somebody up, meeting up, the desire to meet up. So I don't know how this is going to pan out per se, but it takes two to make a thing go right. So I don't know where you stand, but it looks like this type of conversation might come into play within the next 2 weeks. My little Aquarians. Yeah, and you got the Lovers. So again, is there a choice? And you got the Three of Cups. See, I don't like that. Where you're just somebody's like play toy. But you're more than that. But you're just leaving it as that. So I don't know what you're going to do here. I knew you guys were in a pickle here. There's lots of desire. I wouldn't even say a lot. It's desire. It's you guys just naturally flow, but it's like the Seven of Wands, like blocking. But it's like you need to talk, but you'd rather just be intimate. And you got strength. You know what I mean, with the Five of Cups here. So it's like, you could meet. Okay, so this is you not wanting to talk. This is more like, I'd rather just be intimate. And knowing that there's something else or someone else, or somebody thinking there's someone else, or thinking there is someone else. Does this make sense? Because it's just the two of you and all these cards. And it's deep, whatever you have here. It's you have all the factors here. Inner growth. So you're going to have to, and then you got follow through. So if you block it, then block it. You got to follow through. If this is all you have and you can't talk about, a commitment or come together, you got to let it go. It's what's best for your well-being. And I just had this conversation with you guys in regards to stability and stable and unstable. I can't. So you guys might come together to only end up like here if you can't talk about it, because you're both, it's like that natural rhythm, and it's like you're both blocking it. You'd rather just stay here and like bliss, but as soon as this is over, it's like upheaval. It's not good for your well-being. But there is some inner growth here, so tell me a possible outcome for this Five of Pentacles. You guys, it looks like you're probably both on the same page, but nobody's talking about it because you're just keeping it at this. I don't know what went down, if it was another person, if it's hurt. You're being guided out or guided in. Okay, that doesn't really help. One more for the Five of Pentacles. It looks like you're being guided together, but you're both blocking it, and it's your body. You're talking bodies. You got the perfect one, so put it on me. You got synchronicities. It could be music, it could be numbers, it could be signs. You're definitely being guided to someone. But you guys clearly have a past because you're both at the Seven of Wands. And if there's no past here, you're still dealing with something that went down with your past. That puts your wall up, that puts your guard up. But there's like a natural rhythm here. Can you feel the rhythm? Can you feel the beat within my heart? So there could be love, there could be everything, but the song talks about staying in love. So something would need to be stabilized. Again, you know me, I can keep reading and reading, but so it takes two to stabilize a situation, right? It takes two to make a thing go right. But there's either somebody thinks there's somebody else, or this is all it is. So should we talk about more? Maybe at one point there was somebody else and now there's not, and the situation was blocked and something is going to come back together. There's some type of communication or get together. Before there was definitely somebody else, but now it's maybe somebody is wondering, like, is there somebody else? Like, where were you when you were gone? Or are they single now? Are they not? Like, it's like that type of energy. So Aquarius, you got all three. The lust is there, desire is there, reminiscing. So again, like the past is there too, or needing to talk about the past and not just think about the past. You know, because it's like, to me, it already happened. So majority of you, for sure, I definitely feel like you know what this energy is. Let's go to Libra. I just said Libra as if like somebody maybe has a lisp. I don't know. It's the way I said it. Libra, the 4th through the 17th, please. Try one more time, Libra. Let's try Pisces. Pisces, July 4th through the 17th, please. Well-being and imagination. I don't know. We switched it up to Pisces, right? There's something creativity. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting blurry, but I'm not blurry, so I don't. Could be an activation. This has to be like desire or something off the bat, because it's not a bad thing. It's just like a strong feeling of wanting or wishing for something to happen, or when it's gonna, or making it happen. But you got to use your imagination here. Like, so if anything's clouding your judgment right now, it needs to go. This is more of like a serious read for some reason. I mean, I am serious about it, like how I'm reading on everything, but like in the sense of like, this is more like it's, or I mean, there could be lust and desire, don't get me wrong, but it's not for your highest good. It's illusionary, but this is imagination, so it's a little different. Let's just see what the cards want to say for Pisces. Something with your Chinese zodiac. Might want to look into that. So you got the 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Damn. Yeah, see, there's something better for your well-being here. There's a lot of like hurt energy here. You got Aquarius and Libra energy. Aquarius, Libra. But this is about your well-being, and it's like you're sad, moving forward, but being disappointed. So not wanting to move forward, but you know that's what's best for you now. So yeah, see, you desire more. So to me, you're not really getting the desire. It's like that energy of like maybe you need to open the floodgates or maybe not, because there's just what you're desiring is not good for you with your well-being here. So switch up the energy and with your imagination. You need more creativity here, not these mental thoughts. It's not serving you. So if you're fantasizing about somebody, it's not serving you. You got the Page of Pence. Yeah, it's like focus on other things with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, but see, this is like your imagination, and then you got mirrors. So again, it could be, yeah, it's the deep desire to actually have something, but the Knight of Fire is like you can have it, but you should really be more focused on the Knight of Earth. These are the energy is so off the spectrum here. Like that's a whole message and that's a whole message. All I know is that you're sad, you're hurt, you're disappointed. Your mind, body, and soul, you know. I think you think something's gonna start with this energy, but it's your imagination. But there's a difference between imagination and illusion. You created this, so it might come towards you, but what you created is hurt. Is temporary. Like the pleasure is temporary. Pisces, tell me about this imagination with the Knight of Fire. Because you've created something, whether it's in your dreams or something like, okay, so you got vibration, but it's temporary. It's okay. Oh, how do I like I can't even read these the same. This is desire, but in a way it's a good thing, especially if you're desiring more, because whatever you're doing to your body right now, or whomever you're with right now, is this is actually saying use your imagination, put yourself there. It's almost, you can even go into tantric energy with that too. But this is what your well-being is. It's like you know better, but it causes hurt. You know better, but it's disappointment. Or this is your message to use your imagination. You got duality. It's that whole mirroring that was at the bottom of the deck. Oh, it's not there now. Yeah, actually it is, because I didn't shuffle. But it's like the masculine and the feminine within you. You got strength, so the devil was definitely there with the 4 earth holding back, or somebody was holding back. So this is kind of telling me whoever you were with, because there's disappointment here, is no good for your energy. You need to concentrate on something that's more solid. So we're going back to the solid message. What's reliable? Is somebody reliable? If it's just play, stop playing. Because it needs your thoughts something needs to be stabilized. Your imagination needs to be stable. So your imagination, your brain is off. It's like, you know how they say, what men, you're thinking with the wrong brain, thinking with the wrong head. It's the same if you're a woman. I just don't know what that saying would be. But this is like somebody's sexual energy. Sperm changes our DNA, guys. It alters our DNA for a good 2 weeks, 2 months, sometimes 6 months, depending on how intimate and how you're exchanging energy. Even with a condom on, you're exchanging energy. It's still altering your energy, not as far as completely fucking up your DNA. This is the type of sperm you don't want touching your DNA. I hate to say it like that. Nothing solid will ever come from it. It will always be sperm. You gotta take care of yourself. There's a lot of sexual energy here. It needs to be channeled differently. And you got the stars. The stars in the sky. Something, that song came in the other day. Cardi B. In Judgment. You really gotta make this decision. Some type of resurrection with the lovers. But look at all the battle scars, guys. There's somebody from your past. Like you gotta let a past feel. So there's reminiscing here. Everything's here. Reminiscing, lust, desire. Again, it's almost like Aquarius, but we're going into Pisces, and this is more on a more serious note here. Either this is a situation where you have to move. This is like you have to move forward in the midst of pain. So, and that's hard to do. So in order to do that, use your imagination. And when you start doing that, it's going to raise your vibration. And you'll be able to take off like in a good direction, like where you're not sitting here and reminiscing. Like there's no cord. You'd be detaching from some cord. So again, Pisces, on a more serious note, you gotta let this pain go. Whatever this is that you thought at one point was best for you, is you gotta worry about your own well-being here. You gotta come back into balance. You're off kilter. This change puts you in a whole nother vibration. Like this is a lower vibration. This is a higher vibration. Whatever this is, you got to get yourself out of it. Spirit can't really do this one for you. And I got Spirit with Judgment. So I guess Spirit can do this. I think they're waiting for you to make the right judgment call, though. Because bloom, you're not blooming in this. You'd be blooming in this. You get what I'm saying? So you're being watched. Spirit's definitely watching you. But I mean, this is again, it's not good for you. You're resurrecting something that's meant to be dead in a way. I wouldn't say it's like the shadow side of Neptune, but with all this, Pisces and water and Neptune and all that plays a part. This is not good for your spirit. I don't know if you're trying to resurrect something, or if this is you like pushing away. But again, it's like you have to do this. Spirit can't just do it. I mean, they can, but they're, I wouldn't say they're testing you, but they're letting you do your thing. So if you know you're disappointed, you know you're fucking hurt, you got to stop. You got to do what's best for your well-being. Like, this is, you can't do this anymore. Whatever it is you were doing, it's not really telling me, but others do. Imagine being with somebody. Imagine being intimate with somebody. And I typically don't get messages like this, but somebody who's solid, like, don't take somebody from your past. Don't. I've had this conversation with you. Don't put a face to what it is. I don't know. I feel like some of you should put a face here. Okay, I didn't really want to get into this like this. Because this could be something that can raise your vibration too. But there's disappointment and sorrow going on. And it's almost like you can create within it, but you're trying to tame yourself and tell yourself, like, it's more disappointment, and I need to get out of that energy before I can step into this energy, which is a false misconception. And we've had this conversation before. How many times am I going to say that? You got a lot of battle wounds with somebody from your past. And it almost feels like it's trauma, guys. It is what it is. But I feel like it needs to be addressed. I almost feel like sex with me so amazing. What song is that, Mother? And okay, so there could be sexual healing here, but okay, there is like a healing sex here. It's just so fucked up. But it's no good for you. But it is good for you. So to me, you're looking at it like, this isn't good for me. There's an energy here that's caused a lot of pain and trauma. And I don't know if you're reminiscing, if you're desiring this energy, if you're sleeping with this energy right now. It's almost like being guided back to somebody. But so the sex would probably be amazing. Sex with me so amazing. That's Liana, right? Something like that. And it actually is healing, but all you see and feel is hurt. So I don't know what you're supposed to do there. It's like you have to work through the trauma. Some of you, it is sexual healing. But to me, it looks like you're like, no fucking way. Let's move on. I mean, that's your message. I don't know what to tell you. Others of you could just be dealing with an Aquarius with the star being there. Aquarius, Gemini. I try to read Libra. It is all those energies here with the Lovers and the star. Judgment is a combination, but what's the star? To me, it's just spirit, especially with Judgment. This is such a fucked up message, guys. It really is. It's like, yeah, see, make a wish. I don't know. Potential, trust, patiently. It's almost like the reading from last night in a way. Where the trauma has to be confronted. But you're like, what's the point? If you don't learn it with this person, you'd be learning it with somebody else. But you have the opportunity to learn it here and now. Whether this comes into fruition or not, if the pain comes into play or the disappointment, like I said, like you can't escape it. Like you have to feel it and work through it. And it's so much easier to just, cut yourself, or I sweep it under the rug. Or it's, especially if you're dealing with somebody, well, because the Aquarius was like all of them, right? But like, especially if you're dealing, it's more make a wish. If you're dealing with an energy where I don't know how you're gonna confront this. You're either gonna stop being intimate with somebody, it's slowly healing, or one and done, so you can heal, so the trauma comes back. What the fuck? Such a fucked up message. You can't get out of this, but there's a wish here. But I don't think you would dare imagine yourself with somebody who's caused trauma. It's not just hurt, guys. There's trauma here. And again, it's almost like in the other reading where you don't realize how traumatic something was because either of your age, or it's just easier for you to dismiss it and go about something else and think about something else and moving forward. It's like that type of energy. But you can't, the trauma has to be addressed here. So the next couple of weeks is coming in. But what this does is transform your life. It's like being resurrected. Like you don't come out of this the same, not with this judgment and spirit and being guided. Like you might want to look into sexual magic to heal for some of you guys. Others of you, this is what's best for your well-being, is confronting this trauma. And it might not be with like somebody else. It's when you feel it, acknowledge it, accept it. It's easier to run from it, but you can't run from it. But say you're dealing with somebody and there's two of you, you don't even want to talk about it. You're at the point where it's like, what's the fucking point? Every time I try to talk about this or I try to talk about that, like, see where I'm going with this? You're linked to last night's read with the full moon. Others of you you just have to push through this. And again, maybe use sexual magic, but don't put a face behind who you're being intimate with. Maybe it's time for you to open the floodgates again. As you have an orgasm, imagine yourself, however you want to use sexual magic. Like sexual magic, in the midst of sexual magic, in the midst of like, as you're masturbating, playing with yourself and you're about to reach a climax, that's where you imagine what it is you want, desire. Like you can even use it in a way of grounding your energy. Like the orgasm itself, like the climax is, it's like you can even imagine like a tree with roots, and you're rooting yourself as you're watering, you know, the soils and nurturing yourself. I know it's like, really, Court, is it really watering with an orgasm? Like, try to not look at this, look at it in a beautiful way. Don't look at it as, because don't look at it as, oh, you see, some people have the capability in their mind to do that, and then others can't, you know. And this is also like masturbating to somebody who's really hurt you, but the sex is amazing, and you can get off with imagining that person, right? And then there's sexual magic where you're thinking about them actually getting you to climax. That's not the same type of magic I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about the magic where you're one with the earth, and you're using your climax to ground yourself. You're using it to bring things towards you that's best for your well-being. It's a pretty important read for you guys, because it's like the trauma's there. You have to heal it through orgasm, maybe sexual magic, intention. You know, but in a healthy way. Not, that's why I'm saying, like, you can't put someone's face there. So this is either you doing it on your own, or somebody's coming in where you both have to work through it together, because you both have trauma from each other. Somehow you're linked to trauma. Say there's somebody from 20 years ago and they put you through a traumatic situation, but they were linked to a traumatic situation, and here you guys meshing DNA, boyfriend, girlfriend, 16 years old, 30 years old, whatever the case may be, right? And it was just, and you guys caught feelings. So but it's also your trauma in a different way, and their trauma in a different way. But you guys' trauma is together. But it's different traumas, but you caused each other's trauma. Your traumas are fucking linked. You got to break the fucking cord. And if you're going to come together, you have to heal the cord. It's fucking wicked deep is what this is. There's no question. It's that deep, okay? And actually, when I went to the bathroom, I was saying I felt Scorpio energy, but to me, that's just talking about like the depth of what this is with Pisces. So again, you either coming together, and it's that type of healing, or you're not coming together, but you are healing something that is probably linked to that person, but it might not be, oh, because they hurt me. No, you came into that person's life when maybe you got raped, and then you decided to be with somebody, and you used that energy, and you masked the rape by being with somebody. Do you get where I'm going with this? This is like really deep. And it's like, so it's trauma. It's you guys' trauma linked to each other, but it might not even be the pain that you caused each other, if that makes sense. It can be. You know, but it's deeper than that. It's like core wounds. You know how you need those like core fundamentals as you grow up? Like, you guys meshed those core fucking fundamentals and threw them out the fucking door. So if their energy comes back around, it's not to make you sad per se. Well, in a way it kind of is, because you have to face trauma, but it's not just the trauma they caused you. To me, you can't get out of that. Spirit's all over that read. All right, so I don't know if I want to attempt Libra again. I almost feel like it should be last for some reason, but let's see. For some reason Pisces needed to be done first. I don't know why it wouldn't let me read Libra. I don't know, Libra? July 4th to the 17th, please. Pisces had to come first. Yeah, see, you got to align something. So this is probably karmic. And the wheel is here. Is karma, good karma, whatever type of karma that needs to be addressed. It's like that. Yeah, see, because it's blooming. So you're aligning to bloom. So you're linked to the Pisces in the sense of, in order to achieve this, you must address the trauma. And I don't know how everybody's going to do that, but it's, you lean on each other. You know when they say when some people like die, they come closer. It's like, but it's like trauma bonding. You know, you don't want it, but that's not trauma bonding. It can be depending on if it's lust or desire, but in in the sense of the Pisces energy, it's working through trauma. It's bonding as you're working through trauma, because this talks about the right type of alignment, whether it feels right or not, and then blooming into this energy, if that makes sense. Yeah, throat chakra. You guys got to talk about something. So it's got to be you and somebody else. But to me, you can't be bothered with that talk. So there's only so much you can do on your end when you're not talking to somebody, right? Or they're not talking to you. So it might be on the other person to come towards you. To me, it's you're going to bump into each other. Something. An old picture will resurface. You can't get out of what it is basically where I'm going with that. I'm going to use the same deck just because it's linked. All right, Libra, 4th to the 17th of July. Could be dealing with somebody who was born in January as well. Could be a cusp of Scorpio too. 7 of Fire. Damn, that's like an orgy to full effect. Like that's okay. I'm telling you, you're probably going to be intimate with somebody, or you're going to end up masturbating to this person. It's something. You can't fight what this is. You would love to block it. Or this has to end. But it's like that Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Tell me about this 7 of Fire. Whatever this is, good or bad, is meant for you to deal with here and now, because it's aligned. 9 of Cups, it's like the wishes, desires, it's contentment, it's everyday happiness. You got the 9 of Earth, independent, confident. So the energy is going to shift. It's not telling me to really block it. It's telling me that, you know, there's a challenge here. And you have to deal with this challenge in order to bloom. So just know if this is your reading, yeah, adapt, which is like a challenge. Just know if this is your reading, you are going to work through this with somebody, or it's the reminiscing is, again, it's like you come across a photo you haven't seen in 20 years, 40 years, you know, somebody brings something up. It's going to come, you know, you start dreaming about somebody you haven't dreamt about. You can't escape this. Please don't do it. Please, that's a song. I just shut my eyes and it was like, UNITY. But please don't do it. Okay, tell me about balloon. You have to work through this challenge with or without somebody. It is what it is. You got 4 Earth. So again, it's like holding back. You're holding back your own success with the 7 You're sabotaging your own. There's that temperance that I felt in the very beginning before I even started reading. It's 10:33. You're sabotaging your own success. Or you both are. See, this is tough. You're linked to Pisces. Okay. This feels like more lust, right? It's like going after them and they're like, oh, hell no. Like, it's just going to cause pain, trauma, upset, whatever the case may be. It's very seductive energy in a way of like Capricorn, but it goes to desire, right? And then it's like here, it's like you'd rather dance, you'd rather strip, you'd rather be this person than to align with a certain energy that's linked to trauma. You both bring the trauma out in each other. So you're not going to bloom by holding back and sabotaging yourself. You're not going to bloom if you're doing this. You can't bloom if you're blocking something. You're being asked to adapt in a situation that is traumatic for you. I'm just going to leave it at that. The outcome's beautiful, guys. It's blooming, again, adapt, align, bloom. You're being asked to adapt in the midst of trauma. It could be multiple traumas. Wands, Queen of Wands. Let's start with Sag. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. July 4th through the 17th. Just saw 9 of Cups. Spirit, see the light, ease, self-care. Oh, in and out. One more for Sagittarius, please. One more for Sagittarius. Thank you. Willingness. I feel like I'm in the wind right now. The wind, a breeze. It could be a spirit guide. It can be a message. You might feel breath on your neck, like in a sexual way, or like Spirit. So I don't know where we're going with this. It's a little bit of both. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Sandra by my side. A little bit of Tina fucking up my ass. I'm all set with that. Sagittarius can be playful, seductive, because I'm trying to figure, there's so much more, right? But I'm trying to figure the desire, the lust, the reminiscing. It's like a Leo. There's a Leo energy here too. Ace of Pence with Spirit. You need something grounded. You need to ground something. You could be grounding something with somebody. Got the Knight of Pence coming in too, but that's a lime. It's a lemon, but it's a lime. It's not ready. Or you're choosing for it not to be ready. Good morning.
Yep.
Yo. So there's a new start coming in the next couple weeks. If it hasn't already happened with this one. And again, it's almost like I just heard Spirit left the light on for you. See the light, be the light. What's this? 3 of Cups. So it could be celebration, get together, one more. See the light, be the light. Spirit left the light on for you. 10 of Swords. Yeah, no, see, there's trauma here. Something, see the light, see the sun. Okay, I'm getting pulled to something, be the light, be the sun. Oh, who sings that? Ellie Goldman? What song would it be by Ellie Goldman? It's Ellie Goldman. Be the light, be the sun, something, be the light. Okay. Be the light, Ellie Goldman. Is that actually the name of the song? No. You are the light. Lights, called Lights.
Hey.
Hey. I have that on the bed for you. Show me the lights. Turn me to stone. You shine me when I'm done. I tell myself I'll be strong. I'm dreaming when you're gone because you're calling me home. Probably, yeah. I'll just sleep.
Good.
Awesome.
Love it.
Love you more. Home, lights. Show me the lights. Stop turning the stone when I'm alone. Dreaming and when I'm gone. I had a way then, losing it all on my own. I had a heart then, but the queen has been overthrown. And I'm not sleeping now, and the dark is hard to beat. And I'm not keeping up through the strength that I need to push through. You show the lights that stop, turn to stone. You shine when you're alone. And so I tell myself that I'll be strong and dreaming when you are gone. Because they're calling me home. You show the lights and stop into stone. Noises I play in my head, touch my own skin, and hope I'm still breathing. But I think back when my brother and my sister slept in an unlocked place. It's the only time I felt safe. So what's this song about? That she shows that her fears have gotten the best of her. When she hears the noises in her head, she has probably tried many times to sleep. Be the light and the belief to comfort. Hold on. The light is the belief, and the comfort that brings to one, and it shines when she's alone, because it's when people are alone, they're scared to be by themselves. I don't see you being scared by yourself yet, so hold on. The song is about fear of the dark, which forces her to sleep with the lights on. All right, like I said, there's something with trauma here with you guys. Love you like you do. Is that what I was just singing? Because that doesn't really sound familiar, but I know I had, there's something with lights, because Spirit's like, I left the light on for you, but it's linked to trauma. That song didn't come up for no reason. But it is Love Me Like You Do. Love Me Like You Do. You're the light, you're the night, yeah. You're cooler than my blood, a cure for my pain. You're the only thing I want to touch. Never knew that it could mean so much. You're the fear, I don't care, 'cause I never been so high. Follow me through the dark. Let me take you past our satellites. You can see the world brought back to life. Fading in, fading out on the edge of paradise. Every inch of your skin, the holy grail I gotta find. Put me in a place stuck in my head spinning around, 'cause I can't see clear no more. Love me like you do. What are you waiting for? I think this is you in a sense. I think you just, yeah, guys, I don't know how to, there's trauma. I don't even know. You have to get past the trauma. So if this hasn't like resurfaced, it's going to. Because you would honestly pass up something than to face it. And you can't keep waiting for somebody, because it's, you know, it's unrealistic. So it's like, be the light, see the light, be the, you would have to dismiss, like, I feel almost emotional, like I want to cry for you. So I don't know how you're going to be able to proceed with something. I don't have those answers for you yet. Let me just see what cards want to come out. Tell me about ease, because it's like self-care, willingness, taking care of yourself, seeing the light. This is all about you, but the opportunity is here. But it's like the happiness. It's like, we left the light on for you, but it's like all you think about is the past pain and the hurt. It's like you don't want to get past it. The Seven of Wands, again, it's like, it's that challenge. Should be talking but not talking. Six of Wands. Tell me about self-care. So I do feel like something could be successful, but you got to let your guard down. You got the Magician, so something, again, could be created. You got to do what's kind of best for you. With the Knight of Wands here, Page of Wands, actually. Tell me about willingness. These are all like great cards, but the willingness, the Knight of Cups, you got to allow yourself to surrender. But this person also needs to surrender too. See, this is tough, because this involves you and somebody else, but a lot of us don't have that other person in our lives right now. So I don't know how it's going to play out for everybody. Like, be that light. Like, go have this with somebody else. Whoever caused you this trauma, and you did it too. You partook. It had to go down that way. It's karmic. It's, you know. It's almost like you can ease into it. It could be successful, but this could be like a challenge, and like you need to block it, and it can. And you're very welcome. And it can be successful, but then you have the Magician here with the Knight of Wands. So it's almost like somebody's also manifesting you. someone's going to seek you out, and it's somebody who's probably caused you a lot of pain. Yes, you gotta be willing to, like, I'm hearing, like, face the music. To me, you don't want to get past it. You don't want to talk about it. Is love you? It's too much hurt. This reminds me of, like, a year ago, 2 years ago, all you wanted to do was talk about something. And now you don't want to talk about nothing. It's too painful. You just want to let it go. You don't want to see potential. You don't want to see a future. I honestly think this is going to be harder for my women than it is for the man. And I think it was the other way around for the longest time. So you can choose to push through this karma with this energy and address it so you guys can ground a situation, or you can just not. I guess it really just depends on. I just saw July 4th and then 4 and left on my timer. So 4-4, there's fours. Could be something with today. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This is tough. This is tough. You're not going to want this to come back around like that. The sex, maybe. I guarantee you wanted the world with this person at one point. And now there's too much trauma. The trauma came to the surface, or it's about to. What are you going to do with that? Yeah, well-being and playfulness. So again, I feel like, is it worth playing? But I do, because there's an opportunity here. It's like playing the right way, but you guys have never played this way. And every time you played, you ended up in the 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Because you never wanted the 4 of Wands. Or you did, but you didn't get it. So it's so natural for you to just play with this energy. But that's not good for you. It's not good for your well-being. It's not good for your body. It's not, it's only good for you playing with this energy if you guys can get on the same page and ground a situation with the Ace of Pentacles. That's the only way. So it looks like the opportunity is going to come in. Like I said, this energy is going to roll back around. And this is like the energy of last night in a way. And I just said that in the Pisces read too, where it's like you might want to hear somebody out. You know if it's worth talking to or not. If they come at you with nothing and it doesn't want to be discussed. Because I feel like this energy would have to approach you. Because you're not going to want another conversation with this person. You'd rather just be sexual. This is like, let's just hit each other up when it's because you don't want to address the other shit. So instead of addressing it with this person, I think you're probably too afraid to even ask this person to address something, because that would be even more traumatic, because the trauma is going to resurface. Really hoping this isn't me, but it ends up being me and everybody else, and just in different aspects of our life. So again, this could be a lesson for you to just let somebody go that won't give you the time of fucking day. But it's hard because, like, you can fall in love with a genital area. You can fall in love with a penis. You can fall in love with a vagina. Like, you can. Like, but it is, it can't stem from that. Like, obviously it can, but then that typically just turns into less than, this is so much more than that. So at some point, you saw a future with somebody. And spirit does want you to play. Like, your soul needs to play right now, but you need to be willing to play. But you're not willing to take this risk with somebody and not have a conversation, but yet you don't want to have the conversation. So you're stuck in your own head between hanging out with somebody, having the right type of conversation, you bringing it up, them bringing up, not wanting it to be brought up at all, just having a good time. But you guys can't just have a good time. Something needs to be grounded in order for you guys to have a good time. Therefore, a conversation is needed. So I think that energy is going to come towards you, but you have to be willing to open up. Tell me about, like, and you got love you. So it's either from them or for spirit, and then you got breathe. So this, you don't want to do this, and I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to do this either. It looks like it has to be done. It's going to hit you one way or another, so it's not something you can really prepare for. It is what it is. If you know somebody's cheating, you know there's somebody else, if somebody doesn't want to tell you something, they want to keep you a secret, you know that's not your case, and you got to do what's best for you. But you would rather just keep it as sex because you guys have experienced too much trauma. You can't not discuss it. And I think that's what the two of you try to do. So I don't think it's gonna come from my spirituals and like, hey, can we have a conversation? I think it's gonna play out the other way because you don't want the conversation. Let's attempt Aries. 2, 3. 3. Energy in the deck just changed. I felt it on my palm. So there's energy that's shifted. Aries, 4th to the 17th. Breakthrough. Subtle energy. So there is a shift. Might want to just ease into it. And you do gotta, I wouldn't say you do have to let, okay, this let go is linked to trauma, probably to address another one. Like I said, opportunity. So there's a new path in front of you. I know the energy shifted, but this feels like I just gotta stick with this deck for a minute. So the next couple weeks is a breakthrough. Five of Earth, 9 of Fire. There's going to be a low and then there's going to be a high. You got a 9 and a 9. Spiritual meaning of 99. It's definitely something has to come to an end for sure. You don't want to get to the 10. The 10 causes too much pain. Gotta let it go. It's a message from your angels that you're in work with divine purpose or a mission. Especially if you're a light worker, you need to step into the duties to benefit humanity and the world. Have faith that your angels have available guidance. There's going to be motivation, support, and love. All you want and need for. 99 is a strong message to devote yourself to life's mission without delay. Listen to your intuition. You gotta let go of this. 5 of Earth. These endings. The 99, certain aspect of your life is coming to a close. An important phase cycles coming to an end. Trust that it's happening for a reason. Karmic lessons that will be evident in the near future. Fear is not preparing you to begin a wonderful new life or a lifestyle. Things need to fall into place in the most positive ways. The endings are clearing your way for your soul mission or your destiny, your soul's destiny. Trust that the information and guidance will assist you on this path. This is fucking heavy again. This is heavy like Pisces heavy. You can't escape this, okay? It's like having that confidence. Someone could be afraid of you, vice versa. I'm just glad you're going to have a breakthrough. Right now, you're not. Right now, the breakthrough is not here. It's the 5 of Earth, so there could have been a loss where you feel like there's a loss. You got to let something go. Like I said, it's like an ending to have a new beginning. Tell me what this subtle energy is. There's nothing subtle with the King of Air. But it is an energy, and then you got the 2 of Earth. It's almost like a masculine energy here too. Needs to let something go. Yeah, see 10 of Swords. Tell me about opportunity. 3 of Fire. It's like there's almost like scary energy here. You got the Queen of Earth down here with the Queen of Air and the Devil. Ace of Cups. So again, it's fear with the Knight of Earth. So it can be. It's probably coming from all angles. Please go watch Pisces if you're not watching this live. This is hard to explain. Like, it's like you got to let go of the pain in order to have a future. Someone's about to shift into Aquarian energy. Hold on. Tell me about this 9 of Fire, because it's like keep going. I love that there's a breakthrough here. Ascension. Someone's got to be willing to fight for it, though. Awareness. So you also have like an awakening here, too. This is like a cross-watching energy. Tell me about let it go. You got to let something go to prosper. Tell me about opportunity. You have to let go of the pain that somebody else caused you, or the pain. Yeah, secrecy. So it's almost like a sacred union in a way. You know, you got trust. Because it's like putting it on hold, but you can't put something on hold. I can feel the energy, but I can't feel the energy. Please go watch Pisces. It might be something with Libra as well. There's going to be a beautiful shift of energy. I just don't think that you think it's capable right now, or how do you get past what happened? It's pulling me to like the full moon read from yesterday too. It's like the same type of message. This is something that you would love to just bury and not dig up for the rest of the lifetime. You'd rather just be alone and say, no. You feel like you're better off alone. You feel like I'm being told no. So I must be reading it from the opposite energy. So I don't know if this is my spiritual's energy or if you're dealing or you're cross-watching, but I think it's my spirituals, as if like there's never going to be a breakthrough. Like it's never going to happen. You keep getting the king of air. It's nothing ever fucking changes. It's like you're always on hold. You're always betrayed. You always feel like somebody's juggling. Somebody's not putting you first. You can't prosper. There's no opportunity. There's no way you want to trust this energy. So I don't even understand why this energy is like in your life. And I don't think you do either. So it's kind of getting to the bottom of it. I think at one point you definitely knew, but you're not getting anywhere with this energy. And this energy is not doing anything to get anywhere with you either. Or they're about to. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? Do I want it? Do I not? You did at one point. Again, this would be in a situation where you'd rather bury it for the rest of your life. Put it in the vault. Like put it in like a time capsule. You don't want to. You're gonna have an experience if you haven't already in the last 3 days, or 5 days, or 9 days, where it's like repeating history. There's no desire here. There's no lust. There's no reminiscing. It's just hard feelings. It's you've never been able to rely on this energy ever. Like if you ever thought for 1 second that this person actually had your back, they let you down more times than have lifted you up, because you don't. It's like impossible for you to see this person having your back. So instead of giving him or her like an opportunity, you'd rather just like go after other things. You'd rather keep it like, this is you and somebody. So there's a shift, there's some type of ascension, but the pain is overbearing. Like you can't see a future because there's too much pain. So I don't know if this is one of these situations where somebody needs to address it with you. I don't see you addressing jack shit. I see if somebody even addresses you, you're like, what's the point of having this conversation? Like actions speak louder than words, but like the conversation still needs to like be had. But you don't want it. You also have a masculine energy that's scared shitless of you. Scared that you're going to betray them. I guarantee it's one of those situations like last night's read where, wrong deck, Courtney. It's probably one of those situations where last night's read where this person has probably betrayed you. and they think you're just going to do the same to them if they allow you an opportunity to. So you're dealing with somebody that didn't want to be vulnerable with you either. They didn't want to let you in because somebody knows how much pain I think they caused you, and they probably have never acknowledged it. You might have gotten a sorry, this and that, but you're not dealing with somebody who's really acknowledged it on a deep level of like, I'm so fucking sorry that this happened. Like there's probably been a conversation of sorry, but there was never depth felt of how sorry. So something needs to be dug up in this energy too, so they can feel like the depth of what you experienced. Like that sorry, that apology, like you both could have took it, or you took it as like, okay, yeah, moving on, no big deal. Like that happened, so many yada yada. I have a life, but you have no idea the extent. It's trauma that's stored, which is going to now resurface. But this person, again, like I said, like this apology that's needed comes with depth. That's why you're linked to Pisces, because it needs to be felt and released. So you're both harboring pain, and you have another energy here that is very fearful that if they allow this type of depth and connection with you, that you're just going to betray them. It's like revenge. Somebody thinks you would just revenge. And it's not like that. That was Aries. I'm going to attempt to step into Scorpio, but I just got to rinse the bathroom again. Like, holy moly. It's not an excuse, I promise. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It had to have been like 4 solid times. I mean, I know it's been 2 hours, but that's a lot of peeing. I don't know what type of message that is for you. Let's attempt Scorpio. 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 Oh, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Calling you, Scorpio. Someone could be calling you. July 4th through the 17th. Like instead of texting you, they might just call you. We got illusion. No, not my Scorps. Not my Scorps. It's like it just doesn't feel real. Yeah. See, there's an opportunity that doesn't feel real. Through the lights, through the something. It's that song again. Holy shit. Dramatic shift. Is it Love Me Like You Do? Is that what it was I was singing? Love me like you do. I believe I saw it in the strainer last. Jamie, I was really hoping to see the fireworks with the happy birthday. I see the balloon. She's like, I know. I haven't seen any either. I'm glad we can amuse each other. So there's, and my mom wants me to water the plants, but it's 11:14. What is with these 4s and 14? Let me start that over. Scorpio. Love me like you. Is that what I was singing again? That's why I initially grabbed my phone. Love me like you do. Touch me like you do. What are you waiting for? You can't see clearly anymore. And that's what this illusion. I was getting the same vibe as if you're like looking through fog as I was looking up into this. So I don't know, you're going to feel like it's confused, like you're confused, like not thinking straight, every inch of your skin, holy grail, I had for me to find. This is like I just heard whirlwind romance, whirlwind, is that what it's called? A whirlwind romance? World romance, a brief history, romance, languages, love. What is it? A whirlwind? What? I don't know what it is. A whirlwind? What is a whirlwind romance? Many people have found their longtime partners and spouse from a whirlwind romance. This type of love blossoms quickly and moves fast. It is total infatuation that can start with two people's eyes from the first time they ever meet each other. And then there isn't much thought of anybody else. And it says, can a whirlwind romance last? And it says, it can take at least 2 years for an intimate relationship to become established. The expectations of a whirlwind romance could not necessarily last. It may be difficult to come to terms with the romance stage being over, but it doesn't mean that you have to let your relationship drown in a disillusionment stage. So, like now it feels like there's nothing. Like you probably feel like, how do I get this back? That feeling just doesn't come back. Something's going to come back. Like it's going to happen all over again. It's a given with the dramatic shift, illusion. It's like you don't see it. But the opportunity is coming in to have a whirlwind romance. It's a very strong wind that moves spinning, swirling motions. Could even damage trees, though. That's like the different kind, though. But it's like quickly falling in love, being married, despite not knowing each other that well. Because it's like you can, it's like consuming, but not in a bad way. But it's like, or it can fade, so it feels like empty from that passion because it lacks like a long term. So I think these are like, I think these are just fears, or you just don't see it anymore. One has more fear and the other one doesn't see it, however it rolls. But like this is like a very strong something that you had with somebody that I think has dwindled and it's come to an end. But it's going to be reawakened is what I'm getting. So the next 2 weeks is a dramatic shift. Things could happen quickly. Is too quick not good enough? Because are you really addressing shit? Like, I don't know. It really just depends on what two people, like, I'm thinking drastic, like, you know how, like, you just know it's over, you feel like it's over, but then you come back together and it's like you don't want to lose it. And then it's like, Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like you run away and get like married. Like people do it. I never saw myself doing it. I don't know if you could see yourself doing it, but like it is something like this that is about to come back around. You just can't see it. The opportunity is coming in, and buckle up, buttercup. And it's shocking that my Scorps wouldn't see this. It's probably because you don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, the Knight of Fire. Like, there is a massive shift coming towards you. And it's quick. The Knight of Fire is the quickest one. Yeah, opportunity with the Ace of, yeah, somebody is definitely going to want to have some type of conversation with the King of Water, somebody who's probably in love. That feeling just doesn't like go away, but I think to like somebody like it's gone, it's not there, but it is there. It doesn't go away. Like, so the Page of Fire and the Devil, so there's still fear here with the Six of Cups, because it's like resurrecting something. Yeah, this devil is fear, and you see it's like liberation though. It's not fear. It's just it's a new path. Whatever it is like very liberating, with duality at the bottom of the deck. And opportunity, you got harmony, so it's like the two energies coming together, and there is like this dramatic shift here. You don't even see it coming. It's like again whirlwind romance, and you got discover and breathe. Lots of blues, healing energy, explore each other, try to be discovering all sorts of things. It's almost like I feel like it's the only way for you guys to like stabilize something. And with the devil here, you got the 7 of Pence and the 10 of Pence, so it's long term. But again, I don't think you see it coming, or you just feel like there's no stability when it comes to this person, place, or thing. So you're just doing your own thing. And then it's like here it comes. I'm just gonna leave it at that. There's definitely some type of whirlwind romance coming in for you guys, Scorpio. Oh, that was a nice simple reading. We got Cancer. Let's try Cancer. 258.30. Cancer. And then we have how many left? Virgo, Taurus, Leo. All right, Cancer. I almost said weekend energy, so something might go down this weekend. We're only at Tuesday, right? The 4th through the 17th, please. 4th through the 17th. Cancer. I think you're in a shell. Empathy, compassion. Perception. Harmony. But it's got holding back here with an illusion, so I don't. Again, this is whatever this is it's like it's hard. It's like you're drowning. You got like the 10 of Wands, like feeling burdened. It's with the 5 of Cups, like it's 10 of Wands really wanted to come out. It's right back to that like trauma energy that has to be healed, but it's like, I wouldn't say the sexual healing, but it was within another read where was the one? It was either like Capricorn or Gemini, maybe Aquarius. It was one of the earlier reads. Well, actually, I think it was Pisces. Two of fire, 7 of fire. You got 1, 2, 3, 11, 23. This is like having your guard up. You can't be empathetic or compassionate when your guard's up. It's like a challenge for you. I don't know if Cancers are in the mood to be challenged right now in their birthday season. So this could be a shadow side, I'm not sure. But you got the Lovers. Yeah, see, we're dealing with that Pisces energy, like I said. It's that inner knowing, intuition, but there's too much trauma around a situation. Again, you might want to go watch Pisces, and I just said that about another reading. It's 8 of Wands, 3 of, and that 3 of fire, 3 of air. That's the reading I just tried telling you about. Was that Pisces? Fuck. Fucking A. I don't even know, but that's that same energy where I almost feel like it was Capricorn too, but you gotta shift your energy. You gotta see something differently. But it's like communication just brings disappointment, pain, anger. Like, I wouldn't even say anger. I don't know where anger came from. I don't see anger. So there's got to be some pent up anger. You'd rather just block it. You're not going to be able to. They're not going to let you. You might try to address it a different way because it's easier for you, but I don't think it's going to go down like that. And you got the Knight of Water. So it's like you got this energy coming towards you. That was just in another read that I just did. And I said to you guys, like, it was under willingness, I believe. Are you willing to, like, invest into this? Are you willing to... You're in a combination of reads here. Definitely Pisces. Tell me about this Knight of Cups real quick. Universe, I just saw that. So it's like coming together and being guided. So somebody is being guided towards you. And I think you're holding back, or you're gonna want to hold back. And there's judgment. So the spirit wants something resurrected, and you're like, nah, fuck that. You can't take that route. Like I said, there's trauma linked to this, and you can't avoid it. You don't see it. You don't see the future. It's just like, it's like that whirlwind romance or something coming towards you, and you're like, yeah, all right. You have to change the way you're looking at something. You have to change the way you're thinking about pain or hurt or disappointed. Oh, I'm just going to get disappointed. Why would I go? This is deep. It's personal. So it's how you push through. I think you're linked to Scorpio. What are we reading? Cancer? Yeah, Cancer. Might want to watch Scorpio. What was Scorpio? Oh, that was just that whirlwind romance, wasn't it? Yeah, you might want to watch Scorpio. So all my Cancers, all my Scorpios, all my Pisces are all that water. You're all vibing with the same type of read in a way. But they're all so different too. But they're all deep. But here you don't want to feel the depth. I can feel it. You want nothing to do with the depth. Which is unlike you, because Cancerians really like depth. Is you don't want to be empathetic to something. It's not you being a hard ass. It's not you brushing things aside. It's just like, yeah, see, it's the unknown. It can go in so many different things, and it's uncomfortable. You're like, fuck that shit. I'd rather be fucking liberated, free. I'd rather block that. Like, it's nothing, yada, yada. You get where I'm going with this? I can't even give you a clear reading because it's so different for everybody, because everybody's perception of something is different. How you want to perceive it. It's a lot of assuming, a lot of assumption here. And I just said, can't read a book by its cover. Wait, can't tell a book by its cover. Or you can't judge a book by its cover. And you're like, yeah, I can. And I didn't say it out loud. And then we got discover. With these blues, didn't Scorpio just have all these blues? So I don't know if you're blue right now, if you're down, a little depressed, sad. You don't want to open up. You don't want to talk about it. Spirit's sending someone towards you. But you don't want to have compassion for a situation. It's like you don't want to relate to somebody. You don't want to feel that depth. But you love depth. You just don't want to feel it right now. So I feel like the choice is up to you. Whether or not you can see something different. Yeah, see, it's healing. It's, again, whether or not you want to see something differently, whether or not you want to heal. Well, what do you just want to, like, not deal with it? Like the other read I was just talking about, like, it's just easier. Like, you'd rather take it to your grave. I was saying in one of the reads, like, take it to your grave, bury it, never, like, rehash it. Like, that is, so again, I do feel like it's up to you on whether or not you want to block it or kind of see where it goes. I don't think you want to do fast, but I don't think you can manage to do slow anymore either. So it's like being in a rock and a hard place, being stuck in a pickle jar. You know, it's so again, it's how you want to perceive something, how you want to look at something, and that's important. How you look at something in life, right? But there's all this energy is being guided. This energy is being guided towards you. It's up to you on how you want to pursue or not pursue. Let's do Virgo. I'm working my way up the list. Virgo. 30830. It might be something that happens at 8:30 at night, but it would have happened yesterday. Where were your thoughts yesterday at 3:08? Or 8:30. Huh. I feel like this took place on the full moon. All right, Virgo, very interesting. Virgo. I heard subtle energy, that card. I just saw a mousetrap. So I don't know if you feel like you're going to be in a mousetrap. Ascension, love you, bloom. Well, quite the opposite fucking energy. One more for Virgo. There could have been some type of ascension. There could have been an awakening. It could have been extremely subtle. You got playfulness. Energy shifted yesterday. Some type of energy. There's some type of drive or instinct you're going to now work with. Very interesting, Virgo. I feel like you're playing Monopoly or No, I feel like you're playing Operation. So all these board games are coming in, but they're like strategic board games. So someone could be Virgos love to be strategic. But there's nothing about this is that There's nothing about this where you can be strategic and act like it's a board game, if that makes sense. So be careful here, because your approach might be wrong. And I hate to say it like that, because this is ascension, I love you, bloom, playfulness. Like, this is time to have fun. This is time to create. This is time for your well-being, your health, your money, your everything. You're linked to like every aspect right now. I don't know why. You might be conjunct. No. There's something with your chat. You're the first one that came in. It's 11:33. There's something with your chat. 11:33. That's like I want to say it's like a void or a portal. Spiritual meaning of 11:33. I used to see that forever. You think I'd know that one off the top of my head? I used to see that so for years. It was like my number. Express yourself fully. Have the courage. Powerful message to give your fears to the angels, the doubts, the worries. Something needs to be transmitted here so you can heal on behalf. So you can heal yourself for your own benefits. You have spiritual work to do it yourself. You're being prepared. It's your destiny. They're completely surrounding you with love and protection. You're also being prepared for like preparations in regards to long-term work. It encourages you to express yourself, your life with enthusiasm, optimism, safe knowing that you're blessed, loved, and supported. Be prepared to expand or increase spiritual development or awareness. This is a message that they're sending positive energies your way. Be sure to pay attention to your thoughts, ideas, and insights. They're giving you information for the next steps along your spiritual path. Any positive changes or projects you're considering right now, but I said reconsidering, will be worth your while, and the angels are here to assist you. So again, let go of your fears and your doubts. So it's like being in this energy, and you're like, I can't be in this energy. Why do I want to be in this energy? So you feel like you're going to get trapped, or you feel like you're going to get caught up, or you feel like someone's being strategic, or you're being strategic, and you got to be careful how you place this and how you do that, because you don't want to get buzzed, or you know what I mean? Like from operation or monopoly. Like, so like you can't go about it the way you want to go about it. It's time for you to have fun. It's time for you to ascend. It's time for you to love things again, and to bloom, and to share your happiness, and to create. And it's that energy, and you know what's best for your health, your well-being. Like it's beautiful energy, but you're just like, well, you're putting. I wouldn't see you overthinking. I think your approach needs to be different, and it doesn't feel like you can take this approach. So you might be on the struggle bus a little bit, because it's a challenge for you to take this approach, and especially if it's regarding somebody else. Oh, you want me to play? You want me to just love the energy? You want me to grow? You want me to just imagine that everything's going to be okay with this energy? Yeah. But to you, it feels very unrealistic, and it's like you need to be strategic, and that shit's got to go out the fucking window. I feel like this is a collective message, and only some of you can click to it. Like I can click to it, but I can't like relate to it. I know what it's saying. So in all reality, I can't click to it. But that's me and my personal traumas, apparently. So like I said, guys, this is going to be a fucking struggle. You have to be honest here, because it's like you're either going to click or you're not. Like, and it's I can't click to this. I know this is what I need. I know what everybody needs is ascending, is letting somebody love you, or you loving that, and blooming and play. But it's like, how do you just do that? How do you go from this to that? You know, so you get where I'm going with that? That's why I feel like it's a collective energy, because it's the collective vibe right now. It's just got to be something with the earth, with the Capricorn full moon. It's like really taken in. We didn't even get to Taurus yet, but again, it's like that Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, you know, being at one. It almost is like, pull me back to that sexual magic, grounding yourself that way. And I don't know what reading that was, but this is you got the High Priestess. You definitely have some type of message coming in. There's something with a past life here too. They definitely want you to play with an energy. They want you to be happy, feel free. It's like skinny dipping. It's being truthful. It's being honest. It's being your higher self. It's being extremely authentic with who you are. I'm just going to get your best advice for the High Priestess for all these cards, and then we're going to move on, because this feeling free is liberated. Is how you're looking at something. Again, yeah, how you're looking at something. Perception. So again, the higher self has to step in. It's like saying I love you, but you feel like I don't love you. It's like saying I love you and feeling like I don't love you. I feel like I'm having a conversation with somebody here. That's not what it is. So it's like saying I love you, but you don't feel like you love them, but the love is there. But it's not. It's like going back. It's like whirlwind romance, Scorpio. All right, Virgo. Got a little Scorpio coming into your read. So it's like you've been there, done that, you have that. I don't know if you just want to play, but you can't just play here. So it's almost like maybe you feel like the love's not there, but it is. Like maybe it used to be real easy to be like, I love you. No, I love you. I love you. And now it's like you can't even look at somebody and tell them you love them. It's linked to trauma. Oh, fuck. Here we go back to Pisces. What the fuck? Yeah, it's like the cat and mouse, is. I don't know how you're going to push through this. It's just going to have to click. I feel like it probably will. But it's not easy. Like, this is more than just forgiveness. Like, the depth here is like, I know you can do it. We can all do it. It's just a matter of like, are we going to do it? Does that make sense? Like, you have the power, but you got to change your mindset. And that's where you don't want to fucking change your mindset. But it's like, follow through. But to me, you're not seeing why the fuck am I going to follow through? There's pent up anger here. You have to change your perspective. You have to fight to get this back in your life again. Without somebody, like, that's why I think they're sending someone to you. You don't need it. You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't need it. But I think you need it. And I think you want it. And you're like, nope, I'm good on my own. And it's not you being a hard ass. It's you not wanting to address something traumatic. And you don't have a choice. I don't even think you're keeping it to yourself. I think it's just, it hasn't been placed in front of you. The opportunity hasn't been placed in front of you yet. I even see like someone just wanting to like go to church and light a candle and just kind of like talking to spirit and acting like it's going to be okay. It can't. Did you just hear me get all caught up? Like, it's just, you fucking can't. It's like you're going to try every way to dismiss a certain situation, to go about the way you think you need to do it so you don't have to touch base upon something that needs to be touched base upon. Does that make sense? I feel like I just confused the fuck out of myself and you. Like you want to do it your way. You want to, like, whether it's strategic or not, or it's just you think that's the best way for you to do it. But ultimately, you're only like it's not going to change your perspective. It's, you can't get to the root of any of it until it's addressed. I think you have to work within Virgo energy right now. And it's 143. I think it's going to be very hard for you, especially if you don't have a lot of Virgo. It might cause confusion. Or it's like the Virgo and Capricorn, but you don't know how to work with your Capricorn, or you don't know how to work with your Virgo, but you're very comfortable working with your Taurus, because this has to do with earth elements. It's like stabilizing something, but you find your stability. You feel more solid on your own. This is a tough one. I feel the depth of Pisces. You are ascending. You have to change the way you're looking at something. You are so powerful, but you have to follow through. You have to bloom. It is going to bring happiness, excitement, playfulness. You're going to find yourself in a place of complete bliss. It's like that word I can't say. Complete not urethra. Euthora. It's that word I can't say. Your belief's not stopping you. Your higher self is stopping you. So you can't use your, get stuck in a lot of sexual energy to get put in a place of vulnerability. But if you realize that, you're probably going to stop it. But you can't stop that little chain with that big horse. You're only stopping your own happiness here. It has to do with this strong feminine energy here too. Wow, Virgo. I haven't been in you guys' energy like this in a long ass fucking time. I know Virgos can be deep. They can be quiet too. Shadow. Careful. To me, you're coming out of your shadow. You're going to come out of your shadow. If you're spiritual like me, you always want to address the shadow. But there's something about this shadow you don't want to address. Or you do, but just not with a certain person. You'd rather address it elsewhere. But this is like, it's time to bloom and celebrate and have fun again. Like even in the midst of your shadow, because the shadow is like a death of somebody, a divorce, something like that's a massive change in your life that creates a massive change. It's like when I wrote something like on Danny's wall in regards to like this message isn't like, I think I'd wrote like this message per se isn't like with, it's all right. They're like word for word, Courtney, and I can't remember word for word. So now I gotta fucking go and do this. Not what I want to do right now. It makes me sad. But anywho, one One day can change in a happy. Just within a few weeks, you sip in tequila, laugh, and reminisce in 30 years of friendships. I'm glad we had this night full of laughter, deep conversation, and snuggles. Also praying for our miracle. He is so loved by so many. His qualities, his character, absolutely remarkable. He can always put a smile on your face and always come around at the right times to lift you up. The type of friend that managed to talk to you throughout the day and still made you feel like you were the only one that had his attention. The one friend that remained friends through friends, grade school, through high school to adulthood. The one friend that brings people together, always puts the effort in to keep in touch, say good morning, hope you had a good day, etc. Absolutely irreplaceable. I'm feeling grateful and blessed that he is my friend. This isn't one of those hug your family tight type of messages. We all know life can be short and it should never take a tragedy for us to remember that, but yet sometimes it does. This isn't a questioning on why this is happening. This is time to come together and have hope and hold the faith that all will be okay and the best outcome for his own well-being. So hoping for the best. So this, my friends, is a reminder of what friendships are. And friendships like this do exist. So to me, it's almost like something like that, whether it's a divorce or an empire collapsing or a death of somebody, brings this out of you or brings you together or it's like energy like that where it should never take a tragedy, but yet sometimes it does. But my spirituals already know to live life to the fullest. And I don't think you would take in anything for granted per se, right? But there's something that's like, ugh, but yet sometimes it does. And like I posted this honest thing too. You know, he's like, sweet dreams, hon. I'm like, Danny is like, yeah. And, you know, thank you for coming back into my life. And he just said, you know, thank you for allowing me back into your life. So it's just, sometimes that shit fucking happens and you're going to bloom through this. And you would never think like a death of somebody does that, but it does. Like, you know, like when somebody dies that you're close to, and it does change things drastically. Or again, like a divorce or a collapse of a business, or, you know, something major is what the shadow work is. And it's like losing a parent. Like, life is never the same. It alters your life. And sometimes, you know, there's karmic reasons for things too. And it's like breaking family lineage and conditioning and certain stuff. And it's like, that's how you find your freedom. And it's, you know, so there is something like this where you could have been depressed for years and you're about to come out of it. You're about to come out of your shadow and you're about to bloom. So like I said, like, it's not hug your family tight type of messages. It's, you know, because again, it should never take a tragedy, but yet sometimes it does. And it's not because you were taking your life for granted. It's just this type of impact and this type of hurt, this type of pain, whatever you're feeling is impacting how you move forward. And this isn't like, I know I'm going to pick myself up and get better. Like, this death of a person, a relationship, a divorce, a work history, something major, is what catapults you into this new energy. And you got to continue to fight. The Nine of Fire is all about not falling down and getting back up. It's the wounded warrior. But you can handle it. And you need this in your life again. So I don't know how long it's been since you've had this energy. Some of you fucking years, because you had to wait for the ascension to level up and to get to where you needed to be. And you could have struggled for years to get there before this point. But it was only at this point could you get to where you need to be in order for you to change your perspective and follow through. Don't give up. So again, it's like a collective message with the Virgo right now. And it's really your well-being. Like, it's like you deserve this. Grounded spirit. You know what I mean? Like, this is what's best. However this rolls and however this transpires is how it had to go down. So if this is like turning into a collective read, it's you gotta work with your Virgo energies. And it's not everybody knows how to work with their Virgo energies, obviously. How to work with Virgo energies with this full moon in Capricorn. When the full moon is in Virgo, how does the full moon in Capricorn affect Virgos? Let's get this what I want for each zodiac. Taking calculated risk is the best way to navigate through a full moon energy. Instead of jumping into a relationship or a situation head first without looking, try to make sure that you know that what you're getting into. Research, fact check, reread every contract to ensure minimum loss or maximum gain, which we talked about like in the very beginning when I said to you guys, like monopoly, like being strategic. I was right the fuck in you guys' energy. But this is like, do I take this it's like a calculated risk. Do I take it or not? It's fucking risky on so many different levels. So yeah, you might actually want to do that when the cards were kind of like, you might want to go about it a different way. But it's really how you incorporate those into feeling free again and wanting to play and falling in love and feeling good again, right? So let me get to Capricorn because you guys are all combined. If you're feeling lost, a sea of emotions, it's going to help center your mind, your heart. Focus yourself in order to understand the progress of time, intense emotions, or a deeper level, simple meditation or breathing exercise. And I think you had the 5 of Pents. And we haven't done Taurus yet. But if you've been struggling to understand yourself on a deeper level, see, I'm telling you, there's something with depth with Earth right now, and you might have to be within the water energies, the Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energies. The full moon will bring the clarity of emotional and intellectual pursuits. Prepare yourself for clarity when it comes to your personal life. It will help you evolve into a better person as long as you keep an open mind. And that's kind of what I've been saying with the other reads. Like, it's your perception, it's your willingness to partake. I'm just wrapping up YouTube. I have like 15 minutes. I'll give it 20. I can always come back on if you need me now. 555, major change. All right, we only have Taurus left, so let's get into Taurus. I'm sure it's fine. 3, 3, 5. 20 is okay. I'll make it 15. I gotta help him out. So that was deep, guys. You gotta ground. You just gotta ground. Do the best you can. And not always the same approach is best, right? You gotta be open-minded. Oh, Mingia, we didn't do Leo either. Fuckle sticks. All right, Taurus. Taurus, 4th through the 17th. Here and now. Adapt. Body, delight. It's definitely that whole being open-minded. You got the sun and the 2 of air with adapt, so making a decision. Let me see what this delight is. Knight of Swords. That kind of reminds me of being like here and now too. Happy-go-lucky energy. Nobody can get you down. You have to decide you want the best. It's your mind. 9 of Cups. You know, it's your everyday contentment, happiness, getting aligned, feeling it, allowing it. This is great energy. It's getting there. And in order to get there, you got to be present. I also feel like Queen of Earth. So again, maybe just nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. It's really nurturing, especially after sorrow. So the best way to adapt here and get yourself to where you need to be, careful what you put into your body too, like what you're drinking, what you're eating, like minds over matter, like getting disciplined when it comes to certain things. But guys, this is beautiful energy. The Queen of Earth with being present, adapting. You get the sun, seeing something for what it is, but looking at it with beauty. Your body, the nine of Cups, being happy and healthy, and looking at it like that with delight is mentally getting yourself here. So some of you might want to listen to binaural beats. Some of you is maybe want to change your diet. Or again, it's like the willingness. So in order to be here and now, I feel like you definitely need to nurture yourself. So I'm going to do the same thing I just did with the Virgos and clarify it this way. So Queen of Pentacles is nurturing yourself, your mind, body, your soul, your work life, your home life. That should be your main focus. What makes you happy? What makes your body feel good? Are you feeling lazy? Are you tired? Are you not feeling well? Well, what are you feeding yourself? And that goes in regards to your brain. What are you feeding your brain? What are you feeding your thoughts? What are you feeding your body? Are you taking the right vitamins? What are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself this isn't going to work out? I'm never going to get to where I need to be. Or I am beautiful. I am powerful. I am unstoppable. The universe loves me. Make a decision to change something with yourself, for yourself. A goal. Don't wait until a New Year's resolution. Don't wait. Do it now. I know if I put these vitamins in my body, I'll be better. I know if I quit drinking soda, it's healthier for my body. not only do you lose weight, you're also detoxing your body. Replace it with something. It really is your mindset here. So start there if you need to start there. Make that decision. Tell me about adapt. You might just need to be a little more adaptable is what I'm getting. Yes, it's that aligning. Make the decision to align. Make the decision to nurture yourself. Make the decision to take 5 minutes out of the day and do this. Stay disciplined. Stick with it. Say you haven't shaved your legs in a month because you're not, you don't have a partner, or you're not going anywhere and all you do is wear pants, and, next thing you know, you're shaving your legs and your whole mindset shifts and you're like, oh shit, I got smooth legs again. It could be something so fucking simple, but it has to do with your body, your mind, body, and soul here. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to be in the moment. If it makes you happy, do it. Other people don't like it, too bad. Yeah, the universe they're calling you. They really just want you to have fun again. Like you're fighting the fun. And if you don't think you are, you are. So really think about that. You got natural rhythm. So again, just being outside with Mother Nature could really help you right now. And then you got perception with overthinking with delight. But I don't think you're doing that, because that's very playful. So I think it's... Tell me about overthinking. Don't overthink. I guess maybe just act. Just go for it instead of overthinking. You can convince yourself possibly it's an illusion here. So this is all minds over matter with overthinking, perception, illusion. This is all in your brain. This is mental. You can have it. So you got to change how you're thinking here. And it's I am beautiful. I am powerful. I am unstoppable. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am whole. Affirmations might be a beautiful thing as well. That's your message. I'm sorry it feels rushed, but it's a clear message. It is a little rushed, but it's really not rushed. It's clear. I gave you clarity. You might want to come back and watch it. It really is just about nurturing yourself. If it makes you happy, do it. If it makes you happy, why am I so sad? How's that song go? If it makes you happy. Anybody know that song? If it makes you happy. Sheryl Crow. I've been a long way from here, putting on a poncho to play with the mosquitoes, drank thirsty again, I went searching. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? You get down, real low down, come and listen, derail your own train. Being to the cosmics in bed, the mood, the bed makes you happy, it can't be that bad. It's the negativity, guys. It's your mindset. You got to get out of it. You got to switch your mindset there. It's so clear because the happiness is there, but you're looking at the sorrow. So there's probably a lot of pain going on with your life, or pain in regards to somebody else, all the trauma. But like your happiness lies there too. It's your mindset. And that is not fucking easy. I know it's not. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'd probably struggle with that shit too. Leo. Leo. July 4th through the 17th. I just heard Scorpio. Sweetness. Make a wish. Patience. Trust. Judgment. I can't sense your energy yet. 3 of Swords, 2 of Pence. It's almost like a heart of gold, but it's cold. Make a wish. But it's like fighting for it, getting up. Don't give up. Trust that something is the way it's supposed to be. 4 of Fire, 8 of Wands. There's messages of stability, commitment, something coming in. I want to fly like an eagle. Didn't that come in with another read? To the sea. King of Wands. Judgment. They could be making a judgment call. You're making a judgment call. I think you already made a wish. There's a lot of fucking fire here. But you can't see something clearly with that sweetness with the 3 of Pence. I mean, with the 3 of, got another fire card. With sweetness here, like you ain't seeing nothing sweet. You ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, Billy, Betty in the dress. Yeah, this is the end of pain. You just, some type of completion. You just not quite seeing it yet. And it's like, love you. Like somebody really got a lot of love for you. Something's wrapping up. Like keep fighting for what you want, but it's like these 2 energies are on the same page. They don't have to fight. So somebody's overthinking. It's like having a wish right in front of you, or the happiness is right in front of you, but you're not seeing it because of the pain or something that went down in the past with this disappointment. Spirit right there. Again, being guided with these messages. You're being guided towards somebody. It's like, you know, self-care. Synchronicities. There's momentum with this judgment call being made and following through. So there's a King of Wands that needs to follow through with something, or you got to follow through in regards to something that bloom under the deck. This overthinking, and it's more that negative mindset that has to shift as well. Could be seeing numbers, synchronicities. See the Magician and the Ten of Swords. It's like thinking it's just you're gonna create something and then it's like betrayal. Didn't that just come in one of the readings? It's like, and it's like the reading from last night too. Someone thinks like the minute they let their guard down or fight for something, they're just gonna be betrayed. It's probably everybody. But there's absolutely a wish here and something that has momentum. You got to be willing to follow through. Again, it brings me back to you should go listen to Taurus, and with sweetness you got unity. UNITY. There's a lot of love between you and somebody. And I don't even think it's being addressed. Again, it's like you gotta experience the love. Like it's like coming together. It's like ending these thoughts of negativity and thinking it's only going to end in betrayal. The minute you guys let your guard down, you gotta just continue to nurture something. You're being guided together. You really got to follow through, and it requires action being taken. On both ends. Yeah, so you're being guided. You gotta adapt to whatever this newness is. You gotta say, yes, I'm willing to do it. No, I'm not willing to do it, and then adapt. And it's again a breakthrough with judgment. So it's all about whether or not you're willing to do it, whether or not you're willing to let your guard down, whether willing or not you're gonna allow something to come together when you clearly know it's like two fucking magnets, you know, being guided together. You gotta trust it. There's gonna be a breakthrough. You both gotta be willing. You can't just keep seeing the signs, feeling the signs. You gotta do it. That momentum has to be coming from both ends. Breathe it out. It's that natural rhythm. Just let it happen. Easier said than done, guys. I know. Easier said than done. But it does look like there's a beautiful breakthrough. Allow it. Allow the breakthrough. I love you guys so much. Take care. Bye, guys. Have an amazing day. And next few weeks. Bye, guys.